Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Ground. Here's Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 12-yard line.
Out of a shotgun. It's Garner. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Purdy works out of the pistol. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, here's Gorenda. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down. They'll give it to Gorenda. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. To throw, Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Here comes Gorenda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's in! Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for
back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he will score. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 14-6 lead.
49ers 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll go play action. Purdy. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll run with Tracy. That'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. On the play fake, here's Dart. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Formation for the Giants.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. Loose inside the 30. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 67 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Forced out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A play fake, now Dart under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, it is Dart. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And now it's third and goal.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On fourth down, it's Jake Booty time for the Niners. This about as short as you can get. Booty's kick is good. And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. With Garenda. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete,
oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's into dropping for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. On the return, it's Tracy. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he'll take this down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll get this out to the left flat. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10. To the air again is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here's Purdy again. Down inside the 10. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Tracy now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A carry here for Tracy. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Quick throw here is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Take this in, back to the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and inches. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down. Back to the air is Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down. Bobby Okereke. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The 49ers out to punt this one. He forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Thrown left side. The catch is made. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, It's Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. Left side to the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
On third down, here is Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 1, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. From back at the 5. Here now, third and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
This one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown! A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the top. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's first down.
18, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 60 back.
Throwing, dart. And open, downfield, it's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 17 yards.
Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just one left in this game. We'll see. This is first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.